here. Whoops. Stupid. Get over here, boy. Hey, what is up, guys? CoolOnez here. Welcome back to my Minecraft Let's Play. This is episode 87, and let's get on with today's shoutout. So the shoutout for today goes out to someone who kind of exists. So thank you, someone who kind of exists, for that comment, and let's get on with today's episode. So let's go ahead and get started with what we're going to be doing in today's episode. We're going to go to the desert, so that entails getting out some sand. Now, I will be honest, I may or may not have enough sand for this project right now. But, I mean, I've went to the desert many times to get sand, so not gonna make much of a difference. Anyways, so do I have a shovel? No, I do not. I'm so smart. Wrong. Actually, you know what? I'm going to get a shovel because that is going to be very annoying. I did just wake up. It's about not even 6 in the morning, so I apologize for my voice. Here's a shovel right here. So one thing is I do want to have some tunnels, like wherever this railway is going to be visible. If it was above ground, if it was going to be visible from the city, you know, especially from the towers, whatever, I want it to be like underground so it's not visible from the city, if that makes any sense, which it probably doesn't, to be honest. So yeah, pretty cool.
What?
Wait a minute! Now I might change this a little bit, but for now, I'm actually gonna go, well, yeah, I'm gonna do this, obviously, but I want to go a little bit low. Oh, lapis! Yo, dude, I love lapis. Dude, it's already nighttime. Alright, so I think this is the level I want it to be, or, you know, like close enough. One thing I will say, you guys, I don't think I will be, ridiculous, building any of the tunnel or anything in this episode. I might do a little bit. I'm mainly going to map out like where I want to go with this railway. Anyways, so let's go ahead and start digging. Yay.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So much fun. Yay. So excited. Dude, this is the most fun I've ever had in my entire life.
You sure about that?
Nope.
Nice. In the next episode, I do plan on building the tunnel for this rail system, so stay tuned for that. Hopefully it won't be too long before that episode comes out. And as you can see, that token thingy popping up there, I don't know what that means. I don't know how to fix it. I do have Lunar Client. Anyways, so continuing on, I feel like this is going to be really cool. I have mapped this out a little bit before, and if my calculations are correct, which they probably aren't. Anyways, so if they are correct, I will pop out in a bit of a water place, and that is when we will turn right, I believe. Place a torch real quick. Oh, I'm near some water anyways. Whoa, no. Hey, what? Yeah, that's the place right over there. It's like a really deep spot. No, I'll just do that for now. Future me can deal with this. Anyways, so here we are in the water place and in this really awesome deep place. And I may or may not even have a like room with glass on the floor or whatever, so I can look down. Better go up so I don't drown to death. Drown to death. Yeah, that's usually how drowning ends up. Anyways, so that's about that. I think I will stop it right there. And from then on, I do believe that I can just go ahead and do this. And then of course, when I'm done building this, I will add the sand on top of there once again and just make sure it looks really awesome and it's really good. Like, I honestly can't wait until the world tour so I can just like come in these places and show them off. So again, I'm really not too sure like how far I want to go this way, but it is probably quite a ways. Anyways, so there is lapis once again, so that's awesome. But yeah, continue on digging up these blocks that I have a lot of, but like there's so much that I don't really think I will have a stack of that I might end up throwing out in turn for cobble, and we just found another water cave. I just realized I have been putting my stuff in here, the random stuff type of thing, but I have like an entire shulker box right here, so. Oh, Wandering Trader. What's up, my nerd? Not much is up. Get over here, boy. Anyways, enough of the fun. I gotta get back to work. Get back to work! To be honest with you guys, I really like building these things, and it's just so much fun. And to be fair, it's not the fastest way to travel. When I started playing Minecraft, it was like 1.10.11 or whatever it was, and you know, it was just cool. Back in the day, this used to be one of the better ways to travel. I'm just gonna go up because I do want to get this coal for one thing, and another thing, I want to show you guys where the mountains are, and that's gonna kind of more or less dictate where I want to go. So those are the mountains. I might even even go on top of this hill, go over that way, and then go over that way again, because there is like a lake or whatever. Let's go over there, kind of scout it out. Hello.
Hello.
Okay. But anyways, so this is more or less in line with the railway, so let's go ahead over here and just kind of see what happens, where this ends up. But yeah, guys, so as I was saying, this place over here is really awesome. I want to have a tunnel, like a glass tunnel going all the way through over there. Then maybe come up above ground, go through this hill slash mountain on the other side. And more or less on the other side is the badlands slash desert biome. I think I may or may not have underestimated how big of a project this really is. And that's one thing about it. I mean, again, it's huge, but I think it's just going to turn out so well that it's going to all be worth it. And plus, I can make a few episodes off of it as well. Dude, what? I forgot about that. With that being said, it is for sure that I will be building a little bit of a tunnel in here. So I'm just going to do this right over there. But yeah, if I did my calculations correct, I should have a hole up to the surface right over here somewhere. Did I do it wrong? I feel like I should have hit it already. Well, I mean, that would kind of like explain why I haven't hit it, because I was way off.
Surprise? No.
Well, as you guys can see, here we have crossed the lake or pond or whatever it is. It is actually a really cool place because it has this island in the middle. Anyways, so let's go down here and place this right here. Probably do like 3 of them right here. 1, 2, 3. If you guys are wondering why I'm not doing redstone torches, is because, you know, redstone torches obviously look really bad nowadays. Alright, so that, and I'm just gonna place like these things right here. It doesn't really matter too much, I guess. I don't know. I almost want to come like right up here, so I don't have to make quite as much tunnel. So I'm gonna come up here, probably start the tunnel like right over here somewhere. So go ahead and place that there. I always want to make sure I have enough powered rails to make it run okay, I guess you would say. Yeah, I don't really see anything wrong with this so far. Anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and start digging this tunnel. I'll put a torch right there, why not? And this is actually super funny, you guys. I'm really enjoying this. Am I going to run into a cave in this tunnel? Yo, that would be awesome. Yo, let's go. At least a little bit of a cave. I was hoping it would be like a really big, awesome cave. Why am I not placing torches? That's a, you know, kind of big brain, or not. Oh, wow. We made it. Anyways, guys, so here we are again, and we're just gonna be placing some beautiful redstone blocks and doing the powered rails. One of the reasons why I'm doing this so frequently right here is because it's not quite flat, and plus, going through all of this, you know, you might as well make the rail system fast enough to make all the work worth it. Let's see how fast this goes. Oh yeah, that's not too bad. Hello. Place that like actually in the hill to make it look a little bit better. Don't care about looks too much, but you know, just make it not quite as ugly as I could make if I didn't care. As you can see, I have placed some torches here just to make it a little bit brighter, less dangerous at night. Don't want to get shot by skeletons or whatever when I'm riding this thing at night. Alright guys, as you can see, I am in the desert. That is because I will be building a little bit of tunnel in the water. So let me go ahead and gather some sand, and we'll see you guys in a minute. As you can see, I have a bunch of sand, so let's go ahead and craft it all into sandstone. Alright, so here we are in the tunnel. Let's get our glass out. And this tunnel will be 3 blocks tall, so I will have to dig this and dig these. So it's gonna be just like this, all the way through here. And obviously, we need to take these out right there. Boom, boom, boom. Go down here before I drown. Once again, I will be placing glass right there. If this doesn't make much sense right now, it will in a moment. Just stay tuned as I try to make sure I do this correctly. And it is turning nighttime. Yay. Huh? As you guys can see, if you did not know this, you can actually sleep underwater. I discovered that a few years back, and I just thought it was the coolest thing. And then this glass goes over here, and then the sandstone actually goes right over here. Whoops.
Stupid.
Boom, 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 just like this. And I have a feeling that these tunnels will look really awesome at night from the towers when they're all lit up. And then what I have to do is dig out these bits And now what I want to do is get rid of the water in the tunnel. Alright, that's looking pretty good. The next thing I think will be to add the floor, which will be this 1 block strip right here. Alright, so the next step is to place these stairs. Also place some on this side. Now, to be honest, I think this glass that was here kind of pointless. So that is the tunnel so far. Let's put some torches on this side as well. Yo, you can see the tunnel from here and it looks so cool. Bro, look at that. Anyways, I want to thank you guys so much for watching today's episode. If you did enjoy subscribe, please smash the like button. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.